What's up, my upper echelonians? We back, and Earl explains his power. This man is iconic destruction. First, y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna take a moment for y'all to do that. Alright. Now that y'all got the like down, Earl, he explains his power. And explains the difference between his power and Bud's power, and he lets on their game plan. He lets a little bit known about the game plan and how they also noticed that Terrence Crawford's legs is gone and that he's not the same fighter that he once was. But I'm not gonna go into it right now. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go through this intro, and then we about to get into this clam bait. We about to make it go. This upper echelon. This is a fair use video. It is for education and entertainment purposes only.
You get Jaws out there. Now you think it's safe. No, Jaws ain't the epitome of greatness. There's something out there much bigger. Yes, you got it. And here comes Superbud. Come through to snatch it up. All is well in the world, right? Or wrong. You forget the Megalodon. Bud might have caught Jaws in the ichthyosaur, so but he ain't ready for the Megalodon. And that's the big Spence. The Megalodon. Matter of fact, he ain't even a Megalodon. Errol Spence is the biggest. How can you measure what ain't been measured before? Captain Ahab reaching out fishing. You gonna catch something that you ain't mean to catch right there, cause you can't catch the uncatchable, the Leviathan. Earl, the true Spence, strap season, man down, smoke it on Bud tour.
They say you just a basic kung fu flat-footed fighter. They said Crawford's gonna beat you. Now that you done beat Crawford and destroyed him, what the haters gotta say now, Earl?
You can do it, Sword. And you feel the real champion.
Where's the stretcher? Somebody sent for us in.
What started out as a joke has turned out to be a disaster.
Creed appears to be in very serious condition.
The men alive.
Crawford's in serious condition. You heard him worse than Kilbrook and Ugas combined.
If he dies, he dies.
Inside the dressing rooms.
Would you care to comment on how you plan to fight?
Terrence Crawford.
What's your strategy?
Don't need any.
Terrence Crawford.
Being stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt.
What's your prediction for the fight?
Addiction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
Counters when need be.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't ever just walk through punches, you know. I try to keep my hands up and try to block the punches more than slip.
Speaking of power, do you guys got two different types of punching power? Like Kell Brook was talking about it, he fought both of you. Like, does he have more of the quick snap whip power, and do you have more of that heavy-handed, just heavy-handed punching power, clubbing power, pound you into submission? Is it two different types of power, you and Crawford?
That's people say. Kell Brook follows both, so he would know better than Sean Porter follows both, so he would know better. So, I'm gonna take their word for it.
You think though, like, because when I read between the lines of what you're saying, I'm gonna break him in this fight. Is it that like that clubbing power is gonna pound him into submission? Are you thinking late stoppage, accumulation stoppage?
Yeah. I think it's definitely probably accumulation, and I feel like that's accumulation. Accumulation is worse than getting knocked out, because accumulation takes a toll on your body. You're getting beat for 10, 12 rounds. They don't never be the same. When you get a knockout, you get knocked out and then you're okay. But accumulation of punches and you're getting battered after every round, it takes a huge effect on you.
I've heard you say that before in the past. I think it was on Big Boy's Neighborhood. You mentioned the same thing, that the stoppage is worse than like the one punch knockout. So along those lines, you've said you're going to take Terrence's mental, physical, damn near spiritual, in your words. Are you going to take his prime in this fight too? Because like you said, the stoppage is worse than just a one punch knockout.
I don't know if I'm going to take his prime. I'm not gonna say all that, but I'm just do what I always do.
Speaking of his prime, though, have his legs slowed down at all, and is he getting hit more when you watch him?
I don't know. You gotta tell me. You watch all his fights. You trying to tell me something?
Well, maybe he's doing a little.
I make that transition to become a man, and then I'll start spawning with a man that I feel like is a man, and that's Spence. The man hit hard. He hit hard as I've ever been hit in my life. The man trained aggressively. I can't look at him and slap because I'm gonna be wiped out.
Yeah, let's get it, folks. Make sure y'all hit that like button, those who can push this out there, because this is the thing right here. Earl just told y'all what I've been telling y'all for years, for decades. Well, not decades, but since this fight has been brewing since 2018, even when I wasn't even having a channel, when I was on other people's channel. Look, Errol Spence has a different type of power. Errol Spence has that thud, bludgeoning, destructive power. Terrence Crawford got that whipping, stinging power, right? He got that power where he hits you when you don't see it coming. See, Crawford is athletic, so he lives off his athletics, while Earl, he's athletic, but he lives off of fundamentals. See, Earl goes out there, he's like a blue-collar worker about to go out there and do his thing. He's about to go out there, he's about to put in a full shift of work and take you down and break you down, while Terrence, he's out there, he's looking for his opening, and then he's like a snake, he's gonna strike, pow, he got you, and then he swarms you and the ref stops it. But see, Earl, he's coming out there, he ain't trying to let the ref stop it. He's trying to make sure you understand the difference, that you can't mess with him. He's about to beat, bludgeon, and destroy you. See, Terrence Crawford, when he fought Jose Benavidez, right? Jose Benavidez hit him in the third round twice that made him go across the ring in the body. Jose Benavidez was sticking to him, but Terrence waited, he found his opening, he struck. And then that was it. Even though Jose Benavidez only had one leg, but that's what I'm trying to explain. Earl, he comes out there and he's trying to beat and demoralize you. He's trying to break you as a man. And ain't nothing worse than a fighter than to be broke down as a man, because Earl, he's coming out there and he's coming to hurt you, and he's coming to hurt you bad. And them shots keep coming, and your body takes a toll. And it's mentally and physically demoralizing and draining, and it's bad for your health. It takes years off your boxing career. And like Sean Porter and Kell Brook both said, Earl hits harder. So Earl hit harder, but people always talk about Terrence's knockout power. Come on now, if Terrence had the knockout power that Earl had, Terrence would be dangerous. But see, Earl doesn't choose to employ his power the way Terrence Crawford does. Earl chooses to take his power and the club, beat, and destroy you. He breaks your ribs, he breaks your orbital bone, he breaks your hips. He breaks anything he hits. He's trying to dismantle you and send you home in a wheelchair. He's trying to paraplegic your ass. That's what I'm saying. Terrence Crawford just trying to knock you out and get you up out of there. You can get hit with a shot, and a knockout is a quick short circuit to your brain. Boom, and then you out. It only takes 15 pounds of pressure on your chin to knock you out. You can look it up. But it takes over 157 pounds of pressure to break your orbital bone. Ribs, shoulders, hips, it takes a little bit more, but that's the difference. That's how many pounds of pressure. It takes 15 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out if you hit them in the chin. If you hit somebody in the right spot, it doesn't take much pounds of pressure. It's about being accurate and being a sniper. And see, Terrence Crawford, he has great punch placement. He's accurate. He's a sniper. He has set the shot up nice, and he hit you with something that you don't see. And he'll short circuit you. But in a few minutes, you're okay. You can shake it off. When Earl finished beating you, got to go to the hospital. You got internal injuries. You got bones busted, bruised organs. It's a big difference. And see, Sean Littell, shout out Fight Hype, Sean Littell, he sees what we all see. Terrence Crawford's getting older and he's getting heavier and he's not the same as he was at 135, 140. Them legs are going. And see, Earl didn't want to give away the game plan, but they see it too. They see that Terrence Crawford doesn't be on his toes no more. They see for the last 5 fights, Terrence Crawford has been trucking along and just fighting, like walk him down fighting. So you know they're going to exploit that, but they don't want to give away the game plan. Let's finish the video. Make sure y'all hit that like. We're about to finish cooking in a few minutes.
But he made up for it with adjustments in other ways. But people want to know what you think, not what I think.
I mean, it could be, you know, he could be just more set it in and just more set it in the weight, so he's not moving as much as needed. Like, he don't need to move that much. He feel like his power now carried on with weight class, so you don't have to move around the ring like he did at 140 or he was doing earlier in his career. Well, you get older too, so you ain't moving in. You ain't trying to move like that. Just like Floyd was moving all crazy the older he got.
Well, I remember though me telling you before the Ugas fight, hey Errol, I think he plans on staying in front of you, and you said, well, bless his heart then. You know the old Southern saying. Same thing to Terrence Crawford if he's thinking of staying in front of you.
Man, I'm not gonna. If he want to stay in front of me. Stand in front of me. Hey, ain't nothing I can do. There's something I can do about it, but you want to stand in front of me.
I make that transition to become a man, and then I'll start sparring with a man that I feel like is a man, and that's Spence. The man hit hard. He hit hard as I've ever hit in my life. The man trained aggressively. I can't look at him and slap because I'm gonna be wiped out.
Exactly. That's exactly what I've been saying, family. Terrence Crawford done fell in love with his power, and he done settled into the weight class. His body is at his weight where it needs to be at with him to be a power puncher. And he's putting on more pounds for this fight right here. Terrence Crawford has bulked up considerably. He may even be the bigger fighter in the fight because Earl, like Ugas was the bigger fighter against Earl, but Earl was the stronger. See, Terrence Crawford think that bulk and everything is going to protect him from the daggone shots. But, like I said, standing in front of Earl is a death wish. I don't really know too many people that can probably do it. Probably people that I could say that can stand in front of Earl is probably Better BF. And you see he's a light heavyweight. And maybe that's about it. Because AJ might could because he's pretty big, but Earl spars with light heavyweights and heavyweights. Earl beats on light heavyweights and heavyweights and middleweights. They all wear rear protectors and body protectors when they fight against Earl because Earl has unnatural power and Earl will break you down. That's why he said, Lord bless him if he stands in front of me, because Earl, people have not seen Earl's true strength, his true power. This damage and this power that he's doing down here at 147 is just an inkling of his power. Him crunching down to 147, it saps at least 40 to 70% of his strength. Exactly, 40 to 70% of his strength is sapped. That's why he's much better at 154, 160. Earl is a beast. Anybody that's been to the gym with him knows. That's how he's able to spar with these bigger guys, because Earl is a big puncher and he's a big guy. And you will see it. But it shows to his discipline and his fortitude and his commitment that he can keep crunching down to 147. He's never missed weight. He's always been there. And that's why he's so light on his toes down there, because, hey, the man crunching down, he walking around feeling like when you wear leg weights on, and then when you take them leg weights off, you feel so much free. And you know, you can fly more. But you know, Terrence Crawford in for it. Errol Spence power is legendary, and y'all will see it more. And these Bud Crawford fans, you can come on to the Errol Spence side, because hey, I'm a fan of Bud Crawford too. I just didn't like the way he pulled them tactics during this whole negotiation. But this is my time. This is upper echelon man down strap season, and y'all will hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out.